Greetings, everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. Tonight on the ice, we have a leader in the league in plus-minus statistics. It was controversial for a number of years. As a matter of fact, the NHL wouldn't even adopt it for the longest time, while other leagues had it. What do you think of the plus-minus stat?
Well, when I was plus, I loved it. When I was negative, I did not like it at all, Doc. But I think more than anything else is that what situations are you playing against? Are you playing against the other team's top guys? Are you playing against their top defensive players? So I think it's all about the situation, as in when you're on the ice for or when you're on the ice against. It all comes down to matchups. And the teams that have the puck a lot are going to have a lot of pluses in their column.
Forsberg's at the top of the league in plus-minus category. Regardless how you feel about this stat, the numbers don't lie. He is very effective in all three zones.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. He's having lots of fun these days, he says. Facing just the right number of shots is part of it for the Lightning. No surprise he's starting this game. He won the last one. Two teams chomping at the bit. Let's get going. Stamkos will step into the draw for the Lightning. Johansson's his opposite number for the Predators. Score! They break the ice early here with the game's first goal.
Now that the scoring's been opened up, we'll see if the opponent can punch their way back into this game. You can't be back on your heels too long.
Nashville's got an early lead.
Well, if the home crowd got stuck in traffic, their team is down by one.
Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. Right into the slot. Didn't miss by much.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Intercepted that one at an important place. Pitching it to Johansson. Gains the zone. Good shooting place. Great save.
Nashville's had an aggressive mindset throughout these last 10 games. They've forechecked extremely well. They've been aggressive and on the body. We'll see if they can impose their will on their opponent, who's played much the same way over their last 10.
Big drive. May not have intended it, but it hit it. Oh, snaps the shot. Save. And he puts the glove on it and stops play. A little under 4 minutes gone here in the first. Nashville's ahead 1-0. The Predators prevail again. Good defensive read with that one. On to Miller. Save there. Goaltender pass. Brought ahead. Steals that pass at center. Nicely received at the point. Slid to Sergachev. What a ripper from the point. Waffle boarded. Directing that one to Smith. He's got that at center. He throws it there. Stick to some. That was a big hit.
Doc, no surprise there. We expected a physical game, and we're going to get one. That early hit is just an example of what we're going to see.
Nice job with the stick by Johnson. Flings it. A good stick stop. Nashville's winging it at neutral ice. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Somehow, this one's going to come free. Outstanding body contact.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Tampa Bay is only going to get 2 minutes on this call, but it was tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
Nashville special teams practice is focused on the power play. Let's see if it pays off.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting traffic, and by keeping the puck in the offensive zone. If you chase it up and down the ice all the time, nothing gets accomplished.
A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
I don't think anyone saw this puck come off his stick. It blew past everyone and into the net.
He didn't leave very much room. He's in the butterfly. He's got most of the net shelled off, but he doesn't cover it all, and it ends up behind him.
The Predators control from the neutral zone.
Power play by number 7.
Boy, what a hit.
Assisted by number 59, Roman Josi, and by number
Smart recovery by PK Subban. Tried to clear, but couldn't. Uses his stick and strips him of the puck. Skilled play by Johansson. Save. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle.
Dominguez almost waiting for that shot on the 2-on-1. The defender made the pass go across, didn't allow it to come back, and the goalie's going to stop that all night.
Good face-off win. Dogged determination there by PK Subban. The offense was strong, but the pad had the answer. Let's go a wrist shot. Score! And it's a one-goal game.
He kept hacking and whacking until that puck hit the back of the net.
Rene's not able to get his glove on that. It beats him low to the glove side.
Tampa Bay scored a goal. That brings them to within one. And we are near the end of the first period. The Predators prevail on the draw. And he steps across the line. The puck hits to neutral zone. And look, it's just like a magnet. Everybody goes. Oh, what a hit. That slowed things down.
You want to get by as quick as you can on the boards. Maybe you can slide through. Not there. Doors closed.
And a save. Tampa Bay's along the wing at center ice. Got it at the point. Really good cut of the pass. Brings a shot. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
He banks a pass ahead. Takes a shot. Wonderful stop. He covers and has diffused the attack for now.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
Under 5 minutes to be played here in the first. They have scored, and so maybe there's momentum here. Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. Feeds the point. Around to the corner. Laid on to Fiala. Carries it on in from center. Shoots. Got a piece of that one. Terrific determination by Josi. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that one. Lets it go. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. Shoots one. Skill play by PK Subban. Looking to Arvidsson. The clock has bled down to the last minute. Puck sent down the ice. Icing is called, as it has been in this circuit since the late 1930s. And if you wonder why it's introduced, you can blame the New York Americans, but they're not around anymore, and the Boston Bruins, and they certainly are. Won that face-off. Now what? From the outside. Score! And the game is even.
Oh, that was a critical goal. Now the game is tied, and we'll see who can get the upper hand in the next few minutes.
Tampa Bay's won that faceoff and possession established.
Scored by number 10, JT Miller.
Points it. A point blast. Not through. Collected by Johansson.
19 minutes.
Shoots one. Really quick grab. And he hammers one. And ring more bells on that one. One after another.
The pucks keep coming, and he turns them away.
2-2 at the end of one. So both of these teams were able to strike twice. We'll see if that builds some confidence or whether the goaltenders rally when we get into the second period of play.
Are you ready for your walk down?
Tampa Bay's deficit became a tie, and it was on the strength of this goal scored very late in the period as we go to break.
And you can call us right now for details.
All even up as the second period begins. Chip to Hedman. Airborne to Stamkos. Solid work there by Yossi. Takes it in from the neutral zone. He scores!
Man, they're excited here. They've broken the tie. They've got the lead. But now you have to concentrate and get right back down to work.
The Predators have broken the tie, and we're still in the second period. Much uncertainty about which way this game's going to go. And the faceoff's won.
By number 33, Victor Arvidsson, assisted by number 50.
Gathered up by Stamkos.
Time of the goal, 1 minute.
The Predators hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Lets it go. Save. That one's to him from his goaltender. Ran into the defense. He's lost it. He's got no hip pocket. It's a good thing. He just got swiped. Tampa Bay's along the wing at center ice. From the slot of wrister, a lightning-like glove. Gathered up again by Johansson. Crosses that line. Great job on a cut pass. And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play.
The Predators are getting great goaltending. Here's another great glove save. This should really spark the team.
A little under 5 minutes have passed. game was tied. Not anymore. Pass attempt to Gord. Tampa Bay's lugging it up the wing. Lets it go. Broke it right up. Propelled to Torres. Driving in from no man's land. Off a body. That puck is held and the whistle stops play.
Hedman's been a clutch performer for his team for the last couple of weeks. His point streak has stretched on longer than most people thought it would, and it has no end in sight.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. He is slashed, and there'll be a penalty for that. Ellis gets a slashing minor here.
Back in the era of wood sticks, this would really hurt. That's a slash.
Tampa Bay's opportunity on the power play is their first of this game. Let's see how they do.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
Time of the penalty, 7 minutes, 1 second.
A shot. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped. Steps across that line. Great job in his own end with that interception. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Puck is thrown to Miller. Things are heating up with that hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
And now it's directed to Miller. Oh, wonderful play. Still time on this power play, but not much. Good intercept in his own end. Pitching this one to Subban. Leads that charge into the zone. The Predators have this game even in strength by killing off the penalty.
Well, that was a great chance to tie the game, and they weren't able to find the equalizer. So now the players coming off the ice are frustrated. The coaches are frustrated. And the guys that weren't on the power play are wondering, why wasn't I on that power play?
He cut that one off in the defensive end. Corralled it again. Lets it go. A strong pad stop there. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. On to Smith. What an acrobatic stop. Wonderful recovery. Can start the attack going in the zone. Shoots. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance. Drilled. Turned away with the stick. Gathered up again by Steven Stamkos. Gotten quickly back. Shoots. Missed with the shot.
You want all chances back that you don't score. He had it in the slot, but just puts it wide of the net.
A collision.
Forsberg is eye-catching, but when he uses the body, everybody takes note.
Good place to shoot from. He got his glove on that one.
Just a remarkably desperate play by the goalkeeper keeps this one out.
Just under 5 minutes remaining in the period. The Predators have a 1-goal lead. They recently broke the tie. Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Gains that offensive line. Gathered up again by Coburn. He can start some danger here. Fires too wide with that. Passing one off now to Bonino. On the outside, a shot. Save! Cranks a blast. And yet another save. How does he do that?
These saves are all about positioning.
Terrific determination by Hamhuis. Hard work here. A kick pass out of that. He's got that point pass. Howitzer. Great save. Cut off that pass at center ice. To Hedman.
Hedman's creating chances for his teammates with 2 assists so far.
Shoots one. Just couldn't find the target.
That's what I would call a grade A scoring chance, but the shot just missed the target.
Shoots one. Save.
Tampa Bay's goaltender has been outstanding. They're lucky they're still in the game, as this is still close. Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Nashville's got it again. And he shoots. 2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third. Through 2 periods, here are the shots on goal. Get ready. 24 for the Predators and 14 for Tampa Bay.
Are you looking to impress in your next group of 8? Then rent out one of our luxury.
The Predators broke the tie seemingly a long time ago, and they rode it out, but so did their opposition. Strong defense played as we head to break.
Extravagant luxury boxes. See our website for details.
We are entering the third period. Based on the first 2, what are you expecting to happen?
Nashville's dominated in the scoring chances, Doc, through the first 40 minutes of play. They're only up by 1 here in the third. Let's see how they come out and start this period.
Slid to Arvidsson. Oh, and the pass just didn't work. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle. Nice face-off work. Trying to go to Kucherov. He gains the zone. Smart recovery by PK Subban. Moving it to Johansson. Hammers it. Got it all. And he holds on and stops play. He's done it again. That's another victory at the faceoff circle. It's an onside play. Great take, dangerous area. Little pass from his goalie here. Snapping a pass to Arvidsson. Lets a shot go. Got in the way of that one. A little over 3 minutes have gone by in the third. Nashville's ahead, but not by much. 3-2. Tampa Bay is controlling play now through neutral ice. Scooped up by Ellis. Pitching it to Smith. In with it now. Heaves one. They score! 2 straight goals.
That player really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
The speed of this is too much for the goalie, Eddie. He's in position. He just can't catch up to it.
Nashville scored again and now leads by a pair. And that's pressure because we're in period 3. They've won the faceoff. Directing that one to Torres. Looking to Miller. He's in on an onside play. Pass attempt to Ellis. Puck is thrown to Smith. Scorches one. Oh, lightning quick and a terrific save. Laid on to Miller. A shot. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over him.
That was a good challenge. Better stop.
Miller slashed on the play, and there'll be a penalty coming up. The Predators have accrued a penalty. It's a minor for slashing.
Oh, look at the reaction of the puck carrier. He is in some pain. That's a slash.
Tampa Bay's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
Well, you're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
Time of the penalty, 6 minutes, 31 seconds.
Into the end of attack. Shot on. Save there. Holds on and gets that whistle. Good setup off the wing. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. A shot. That's terrific goaltending.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Use that stick like a magic wand. Oh, what a hit that one was.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
The poke check worked. Trying for it. Oh, he got it. You couldn't have chosen a better guy for that shot, or apparently a better guy to stop it. Into the attacking end. Decides he wants the corner. Tampa Bay's power play did not do it for them.
Coaches always talk about make it as difficult as you can for the opponent. And that means stay out of the penalty box. Every time they take a penalty, they make it a little easier for their opponent to climb back into the game.
And now it's directed to Torres. Tampa Bay's in possession now as they move up the wing. A big hit. Skates it into the zone. Flings it. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Pitching this one to Johnson. Took that pass perfectly off the wing. Takes it from the boards and looks on. With a blast! Handled with the stick. Shoots it off. He scores! 3 straight goals.
He puts everything into the slap shot, and it blasts off his stick into the cage.
Dominguez beaten cleanly here. This puck rockets past him before he can move.
Nashville's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. He keeps winning the faceoffs. His team is ahead in the game. His percentage is high, and their score is high. Passing one off now to Miller. Trying to go to Gord. And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. Brings it in for an attack. Strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won.
Tampa Bay's got an opportunity over the next stretch of games to really come together as a team, execute their game plan, and get some wins. It's not going to be easy. It never is in this league. The best players and teams find a way to win, Doc.
Coburn slashed on the play, and there will be a penalty. The Predators have taken a slashing minor here.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash. This power play has to find a way to get more people to the net.
I sure agree, Eddie.
There's not much new to a power play. It works the same way all the time. You get a good zone entry, you get the puck to the point, you shoot it, you move the penalty killers around. Let's see if they can do it this time.
Oh, broke it up. Moving it to Torres. steps in from the neutral zone.
Sometimes when you break your stick like that, you get too much ice instead of the puck.
Slid back across from one point to the other. Snapping a pass to Hartman. Big drive. He wore that puck on a hard shot. An enormous hit.
I really like the effort that he's trying there to generate a turnover by finishing his check.
Is able to move on in. Lets it go. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Got it right back. Pitching it to Kucherov. Open ice hitting is not dead. The Predators have taken care of the penalty. Back at full strength.
Sometimes the power play's out of sync from the second they dropped the puck. That was one of them. They didn't move it well. They didn't skate with any speed into the zone. They didn't get set up. That thing was a write-off.
The Predators are given a hooking minor.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening? Solid face-off win. Chip to Kucherov. Slides it to the point. Propelled to point. The Predators in their own end have control of the puck. Cut off that pass in the neutral zone. Right along the line. At the front of the net. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
Clean win on the draw. A wonderful shot answered quickly. Yossi's heading out of the defensive zone. Gains the zone. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Takes it to the corner. Delayed penalty coming up. The outcome is not in doubt, but these guys are paid to work all 60 minutes, the men with the armbands, and so we have this call to deal with and enter on our sheet. It is a 5-on-3 for a brief time, but still a two-man advantage, and the face-off will start it off.
I was going to say I don't know what he's thinking there, but the answer is he's not. That's another penalty that he's taking.
What dangerous play made by the goaltender, but he's got it. From the outside, just missed the net with that one.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
It's on his stick. What a brilliant long pass that was. Turned a shot on net. Oh, he got that. Took that away in his own zone. He's got this one. He's got to hurry. He saved it. Strong save.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
They won that face-off, trying to generate something. Goes to the backhand. Score! A power play goal.
You always want your power play to make a mark, whether they score or not. They have to gain some momentum for your team. Here they punch through with a power play goal.
Tampa Bay's goal gets them to within 2. There is still time, thus there is still hope. It's a good thing. They've got the draw. Tampa Bay's pulling their goalie, saying, take a chance. Why not? On to Johnson. Lets it go. The pad came in handy that time. Save with the pad. He holds that one, and it's a good thing because they were buzzing.
Great job by the goalie here. Lots of buzzing in the zone, but he gets the stop, and he'll settle things down.
One last risky attempt to get back in this game. You pull the goalie, put an extra man out, and you should win the faceoff, or you're in trouble. Slid to Erne. And at an angle to Stamkos. Save. 7 showing on the clock. Net open and off target with that one. And that's the horn. That's the hockey game. The game is ended. And so the end of a very close game. The stats can be deceptive. The shots on goal were really lopsided, but the score was tight.
Sometimes you're going to have games like this where you got a lot of pucks to the net and they don't go in, but you win the game.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.